Question 1. A software development team is building a new application composed of several independent microservices. They require a compute solution that offers high portability, rapid deployment, consistent environments across development and production, and efficient resource utilization by sharing the host OS kernel. Which cloud compute service is best suited for this scenario? Option A. Virtual machines, VMs. Option B. Containers. Option C. Serverless functions, FAS. Option D. Dedicated physical servers. The correct answer is containers. Here's the explanation. Containers are lightweight, portable, and self-contained units that package an application and its dependencies, sharing the host OS kernel for efficiency. This makes them ideal for microservices, rapid deployment, and consistent environments, unlike VMs, which are heavier, or serverless, which abstracts away the OS entirely, but is typically for event-driven, short-lived tasks. Question 2. To ensure an e-commerce website remains responsive and available during peak shopping events, a cloud architect needs to automatically distribute incoming user traffic across multiple web servers and dynamically adjust the number of web servers based on demand. Which combination of services provides this functionality? Option A. Security groups and network access control lists, NACLs. Option B. Load balancers and autoscaling. Option C. Virtual private clouds, VPCs, and subnets. Option D. Reserved instances and spot instances. The correct answer is load balancers and autoscaling. Here's the explanation. Load balancers distribute incoming traffic across multiple instances to improve responsiveness and availability. Autoscaling automatically adjusts the number of compute instances based on predefined metrics, ensuring performance and cost efficiency during fluctuating demand. Question 3. A data analytics team needs to process large data sets using a batch processing job that can tolerate interruptions and variable start times. The primary goal is to minimize compute costs significantly. Which pricing model for compute instances would be most appropriate? Option A. On-demand instances. Option B. Reserved instances / savings plans. Option C. Spot instances. Option D. Dedicated hosts. The correct answer is spot instances. Here's the explanation. Spot instances allow users to bid on unused cloud capacity, offering significant cost savings for fault-tolerant workloads that can be interrupted and resumed. On demand is pay-as-you-go. Reserved instances are for committed usage, and dedicated hosts provide physical servers for compliance or licensing needs, none of which offer the same cost savings for interruptible workloads. Question 4. A company requires full administrative control over the operating system, including custom kernel modules and specific software installations, for their cloud application. Which Azure Compute offering is most suitable for this requirement? Option A. Azure App Service. Option B. Azure Functions. Option C. Azure Virtual Machines. Option D. Azure Container Instances. The correct answer is Azure Virtual Machines. Here's the explanation. Azure Virtual Machines, VMs, are an infrastructure as a service, IaaS, offering, providing full administrative control over the operating system, allowing for custom configurations, kernel modules, and specific software installations. App Service and Functions are PaaS/serverless, and container instances offer container-level control, not full OS control. Question 5. To protect an application running on Azure Virtual Machines from a complete data center outage within an Azure region, which availability option should be implemented? Option A. Availability sets. Option B. Availability zones. Option C. VM scale sets. Option D. Load balancer. The correct answer is availability zones. Here's the explanation. Availability zones provide physical separation across distinct data centers within an Azure region, each with independent power, cooling, and networking, offering higher availability and fault tolerance against zone, data center, failures. Availability sets protect against failures within a single data center. Question 6. A database server running on an Azure VM requires extremely low latency and high IOPS for its data disks. Which managed disk performance tier would be the most appropriate choice? Option A, Standard HDD. Option B, Standard SSD. Option C, Premium SSD. Option D, Ultra disks. The correct answer is Ultra disks. Here's the explanation. Ultra disks offer the highest performance with extremely low latency and high IOPS, making them ideal for the most demanding I/O-intensive workloads like large databases. Premium SSDs offer high performance, but Ultra disks are superior in latency and IOPS. Question 7. Which VM family is specifically designed for workloads requiring a very high memory-to-vCPU ratio, such as large in-memory databases or big data analytics platforms? Option A, General Purpose. Option B, Compute Optimized. Option C, Memory Optimized. Option D, Storage Optimized. The correct answer is Memory Optimized. Here's the explanation. Memory Optimized VM families are characterized by a high memory-to-vCPU ratio, making them perfect for large in-memory databases, data analytics, and caching services. Question 8. A company has a critical, predictable production workload that runs 24/7 and requires significant compute resources. To optimize costs for this long-term commitment, which pricing tier would be most appropriate? Option A, On-Demand Instances. Option B, Reserved Instances. Option C, Spot Instances. Option D, Dev/Test Pricing. The correct answer is Reserved Instances. Here's the explanation. Reserved instances offer significant discounts, typically 20 to 70% off on demand, for committing to a specific VM size and region for 1 or 3 years, making them ideal for predictable, long-running workloads. Question 9. Which pricing tier allows users to leverage unused cloud capacity at greatly reduced prices, but carries the risk of the VM being interrupted by the cloud provider with short notice? Option A, On-Demand Instances. Option B, Reserved Instances. Option C, Spot Instances. Option D, Hybrid Use Benefit. The correct answer is Spot Instances. Here's the explanation. Spot instances, or low-priority VMs, utilize unused cloud capacity at greatly reduced prices, up to 90% off on demand, but can be interrupted by the cloud provider with short notice if capacity is needed elsewhere. They are suitable for fault-tolerant workloads. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.